So we've got these two little rabbits. These two little Dungeons and Dragons rabbit dudes. I was working on them last session, so how about we just continue working on them and possibly maybe finish them up today. I would be very happy if we could do that today. And let's get my beverage. We're just chilling as per usual. How do I feel about this drink? Cherry lemonade. This is Joker Mad Energy drink. Bacon, what up, Bacon? How are you today? Got the Glizzy gang all together. Just getting set up for some painting. Getting ready for work. Right on, right on. Just setting up my wet palette right now. There we go. And we also got to get our busted up cutting mat that we use to protect the nice cutting mat. Here we are. And yes, we are close. We're so close, guys. We're so close to getting started. Let's get the brushes. Don't really know what brushes I'll need today, but let's just get a few. I should do a deep clean on some of my brushes, to be honest. I feel like some of my primary brushes are getting a little dirty. Not dirty, but, you know, kind of clogged up. Alright, that should be sufficient. Yeah, let's get this one out too. That should be good enough to get us started. And the last thing I was doing was painting metallics. I think we should finish up on the metallics because that does, that way we can kind of not have to worry about it. And of course, metallics do kind of affect your paint water, your cleaning water, all of that stuff. So how about we just do that now in this separate cup, and that way we don't have to worry about like the main, you know, our main pots of water and all of that stuff. Okay, and so we need some silver. There we are. This shining silver I think we're going to use to kind of bring out the edge detail of the blade. I've painted the blade a dark metallic silver, and if we get the very edge of the blade with that kind of brighter silver, that'll make it stand out nicely. You know, if you ever look at like actual knives and stuff, they kind of have that look. Solaire, what up, Solaire? How's it going? How are you today? Let's see. Do I have a temporary palette to put the silver on? Because I don't feel like putting it on my main paint palette right now. Not much. All right. Just chilling. Let's use this. Still researching vending machines. Why are we researching vending machines? Dude, is this something that I know of? But you have an ear infection. That sucks. That is not good. All right. Ah, you want to buy one. Interesting. Okay, I feel... Ooh, that was too much. For your room. Okay. That looks okay. The sword part is quite small, and so it's a little tricky to get the paint where you want it to be. We're derping already, Carmi? I am. It's gotta be a record. Record speed derping. Whoa, let me move this off to the side. No mood to work. Oh no. Oh no. You gotta power through it, Carmi. Come on, come on. Okay. Let's see. There's a strap here. There's probably some metal buckles on the strap that we gotta take a look at. Okay, what about this one? All that green. I guess we gotta pick out the details of the green. How about we use this? Use this and we use this. This is the base color of the green that I used. And how about we add just a bit of this kind of lighter, more muted green to kind of act as a highlight. Gotta get my paint pots, my actual proper paint pots right here. Whoa, Banshee, the Banshee Norn. It's moving. It's moving on its own. If I can finish these miniatures today, I'd be pretty happy. It's not that I'm on any kind of schedule or anything, it's just they have been kind of sitting around for a decent while. You sent a picture of the vending machine that you're thinking of buying. Oh, okay. I'll take a look in a hot minute. Okay, let's see. Now, this model here, because it's so small, and it does have a number of details really packed into it, I'm kind of just lightly brushing the surface of the model and just hoping that the paint catches on the raised details. It's kind of like dry brushing, although as our conversation from the other day, it's dry brushing with a bit more intent, a bit more direction. Yes, this is a bunny. These are from Dungeons and Dragons. They're called Haragons. That's the name of the race of bunny people, which amused me, delighted me. I was like, they have bunny people? Well, that's awesome. I'm painting them like the colors of the rabbits that appeared in our backyard. Because I thought that might be funny, might be cool. Haros are life. Carmi, I bought me some cute Haros yesterday, one being a ball version, so now my master grade ball will have a baby ball. Oh, are you gonna put a couple of little baby... What was that term? gun pling? Frames are dropping? Could it be? Well, let me know if it continues. Let me just check real quick what's going on outside. Hold up. Hello, hello? Yes. I think we could be okay. We'll see, we'll see. But thank you for letting me know, Carmi. But yeah, that's sweet. Little gun-pling Haro. Possibly, maybe. A lot of straps, a lot of buckles on this, and if you do a bit of dry brushing, that can help you figure out all the details. Bacon, I just realized, was that a remix of Nintendo? Yeah, this whole album is like Wii U Shop or the Wii Shop remix, Bacon, which I thought was pretty funny. It's pretty good. Some good beats to shop to. Now that it's closed, shout out to our fallen homies in the Wii U shop, the Wii U and the 3DS shop, both gone now, or soon. So hopefully everyone has bought everything that they ever wanted to buy on that. I don't think I bought a single thing digitally on the 3DS. So I'm good. That's the unfortunate thing about digital platforms. It's gonna disappear someday, you know? And we're basically at the hands of the devs and the console manufacturers and the platform holders in order to and just hope that they'll release those digital games some other way, some other platform, like, you know. And of course, there's other ways. You can sail the high seas, of course. You can get all of that stuff practically in some other form. You know, you just gotta ask yourself, like, is it worth it? Is it worth it going through all the hoops? Or hoping that Nintendo will release it some other way, or if you really want to play some digital game like right now, you can. Rip the eShop, yeah. Carmi and I bought 2 kitty ear Haros, so I can paint one of them to look like my Vita. Oh, nice, that's sweet. Yeah, that is so cool. That is so cool. Is that what your 3D printed model is going to be, Carmi? Is it going to be you? Is that what's happening? That would be cool. Should I make a sloth model? How would I? I could make a slothy kind of mech thing. That would be kind of funny. Then it may be one of them if all of it works out, Carmi. Ooh, interesting. It'll be exciting to see. We shall see. Okay, let's get more of this. I'm also going for Eddie 2.0. Hold on. You're gonna put his face on a model again? That went over so well last time, Carmi. It's an absolute classic moment. I enjoyed it. Okay, okay, you won't be putting his actual face this time. Classic, absolute classic. So now we're just kind of highlighting a little more, and we're kind of directing it to the a smaller area than the previous spots that I had highlighted. So it wouldn't make sense to cover everything, of course. This is like a sharper little highlight. And I'm not trying to be too precise here, because I mean, this model is just so small. Don't really want to get bogged down. Yes, it is the clip. I still remember that. Like, I don't even know what was any good exclusives on the eShop. Like, I have no idea what was like really good. I think you can mod the 3DS at this point, and it's like fairly unobtrusive. Like, you can do it kind of easily. I don't know if there's actually anything good. What could you do with it? But it's neat that that option is available to you. To be honest, I'd never really gotten to modding handhelds. I had or have a modded PlayStation 2, and I think that's just about it. That's all the modded consoles that I have. Modding PS2, that was a big deal, especially for a broke-ass kid like me. You got everything that it had, that you needed in its time. In its time. All right. I was thinking that this model should have some kind of bronze on it, but now that I'm looking at it, I'm not really sure what parts are supposed to be armored parts and what's not. Anyways, we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. I know it's quite small, so it's a little hard to really tell on screen. There we go. That's another reason why I would like to get more bigger models, buy some bigger miniatures, just because that would be better to see on screen. Alright, okay, I think we gotta bring back some of this green, some of the wash that I had applied. Basic assembly for the Arnval. Alright, alright. Oh shit, guys, that was a loud one. Gotta respond to the mating call. And so how are you liking that build, Siang? Is that going well? Is it more or less the same as other kits, or is it better or worse? How are you finding that build of the Arnval? And also, horny ass trains. When are we gonna get train Masume? We got Mecha Masume, we got Uma Masume. When are we gonna get some train Masume? I will be there. Some horny ass trains. decent part separation, but because it's an homage to the original design. Yeah, Buso Shinki, if I'm saying that. It's an old design no matter how you look at it. Yeah, I don't even mind the design of it. I think the model looks cool. Like I like the design of it. Um were you a fan of Buso Shinki, if I'm saying that correctly? Were you a fan of that back in the day? Cuz yeah, this is kind of like all new to me. I didn't really know much about it. Um and by the time I got into Mecha Musume stuff, like it was already kind of dead in a sense. Would you say that it's dead? I don't know if that's the right way to say it, just because, I mean, like, they've got this tie-in thing right now. Not the first iteration, but I do like the sequel. Okay. I didn't know that there was, like, a sequel or anything. As a franchise, it's dead. But they keep it alive via, like, these, like, kind of tie-in things, I guess, in a sense. Now we're just trying to clean up the skin tone, the fur, I guess. And again, this is more like a process of kind of layering it. It was an arcade game. It scanned your figure? Like an actual toy? Dude, that's hilarious. When Bacon goes to Japan, I hope he gets to go to an arcade and play some really interesting games. I don't know if he'd actually be able to film. Filming in stores in Japan is kind of like for the most part, I don't think it's allowed unless you get like permission. So I don't know. Bacon would be able to film in certain places and stuff. But yeah, I hope he gets to go out to some arcades. The actual toys. Interesting. So I take it you never had any of the toys or the figures, that is. And one thing that we can do here, now that we're working on like the skin, is we can take this paint, this like white paint, off-white paint, and we can let it get a little more dry. I can, instead of putting it on this wet palette here, I can put it on this plastic palette, and it'll kind of maintain a bit more of a firm texture or tooth to it, rather than putting it on the wet palette. I use my wet palette for the most part for doing all of my painting, but there's times when you want to get a bit more thick paint to kind of get those details, all those like little sharp details. So the paint should actually be a little thicker on your brush, and that's when I will not use the wet palette. Not Slide glass palette? Yeah, I know that you've got the glass palette. No, you like that one. I see it in the pictures too when you're painting. And yeah, for that reason, that would maintain sort of the texture of the paint and like the brightness, in a sense. Seeing, and I can't find it on local shops. Oh, you never got the figures. And when I'm building Arnval, I realize it has LED slot for the gun. So are you going to get that LED, or it's just kind of hard to find? Too hard to find, huh? That'd be neat. Is that a first for that's a frame arms tie-in, right? Is that a first for the frame arms girl models that have like light? Has like a light fixture thing? And we can get lighter. Let's get lighter here. I saw a glass cutting mat at the store that we went to when I went down to Toronto and I met up with Bacon. Argama Hobby. They had a glass cutting mat, which is intended for like cutting masking areas. You know, masking tape. It's supposed to be a much sharper cut, reducing the drag, right? Because if you imagine cutting on this cutting board, you're gonna get a certain amount of drag as you cut into this or something like that. It's kind of neat, kind of interesting. I don't do much masking at all, at least at this point in my life. So I don't really have a need for it, but I think it's neat. I do think it's neat. It's heavy, really? Yeah, the one I saw, it was quite small, so I guess that's why, like, it's kind of okay if it's heavy, because it's not too big after all. I think these LEDs are common for fishing lures. Whoa, hold on. There's LEDs for fishing? I did not know that was a thing. I did not know they're using LEDs in fishing. That is wild. Amazing. Fucking A. Technology. Fishing technology. Fish are very reactive creatures, yeah. Till the light. Yeah, I guess that's the same kind of theory behind like having really reflective flashers and danglers on your lure. It kind of catches the light, and then the fish is like, "What the hell's that? I want to eat it." Uh-oh, Carmi. We still sunken GIF. Feel a bit better. That grilled cheese made all the difference in the world. Grilled cheese. Now I'm going in with a black wash to create a bit of a separation between some of these parts. Just a bit. This still don't want to work. This freaking black wash, this null shade oil, the formula is kind of different than what I'm used to that they used to make. And I'm not used to it. It kind of I feel like it's much more thinner because they're probably expecting people to be really heavy-handed with it. So making it thinner kind of balances it out. But yeah, because I used to kind of just be very choosy about the application of this, I'm feeling like it's not as strong as it used to be, and now I find that I have to be, as I said, much more kind of heavy-handed just to get the look that I want. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, I think we're gonna change the music. What do we got? What do we got? Do 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 do. Okay, let's go with this. So there's a kind of newish line of Dungeons and Dragons miniatures. I feel like they're out in stores right now, but I haven't seen any yet. It's called Spelljammers. That's the theme. And Spelljammers was a very specific setting within Dungeons and Dragons, or within, yeah, it's a setting that you could use in your Dungeons and Dragons campaigns, which was a mix of science fiction and fantasy. And there was outer space. Yes, not slides, space pirates, all of that shit. Yes, you know. And the miniatures look pretty neat, right? I want to get some, but the one that I want specifically is the giant space hamster. You guys can look it up. There's a model of a giant space hamster. I want that so badly. Like I said, I haven't seen them in stores, but that would be so fun to paint. I'm definitely on the lookout for that whenever I get down to a hobby store. Giant space hamster. Not slide. Guess multiverse space pirates. Yeah. I'm actually also looking for the books set in the same setting. There weren't many, but they did make books. I think that would be a fun read. I could see how that kind of fell out of favor at D&D or TSR at the time, right? For a good long while, because, you know, I'm sure they were just kind of grasping at straws and looking for like an interesting setting. But obviously nowadays something like that could be very appealing, just because, you know, we've had Guardians of the Galaxy and all of this stuff. People are more likely to be into that kind of fiction and fantasy mashup and all of that stuff. So yeah, I'm down. I want to find them minis. Might be getting a printer if true. Not slide. They apparently make this plant-based resin that doesn't smell and won't kill you. Anyone else have anything to chime in about that? I feel like I was talking to somebody about that there was like a non-toxic solution, that there was some kind of non-toxic solution for resin. I feel like I heard about that. Mando cannot concentrate. Everyone can't concentrate on work. Come on, guys. I'm rooting for all of you. You can do it. How you doing, Mando? Those miniatures you've been painting and printing lately, Mando, have been really, really cool. Really awesome, interesting stuff. I think it would be so fun to be a part of Mando's campaign, because he's like constantly printing up new things for the next event, you know? And these are like unique prints. You know, it's not like you can buy them at the store. He's got a new monster lined up. That's so neat. That is so neat. Okay, I think we need to kind of go back and pick out those highlights again. But we're getting there. Anyone have any input? What color are rabbits' eyes? What color are the eyes of rabbits? Is it red? Do they have red eyes? Anyone got a rabbit handy that you can just look for me? Just check. They are red? Okay. Thanks for that, Ipo. Yeah, amazing stuff. Really great. Love to see it. Bonicula had red eyes. It varies. Red with black Siang. There's a water-based resin, but it's still got to use safety equipment. Mando, all resin has some odor, just some have less. At a minimum, you need to wear nitrile gloves. Most images have brown and black. I think red might be fun though, right? Plus, these are supposed to be like humanoid rabbits, so we have a little wiggle room in terms of like how we want it to look, right? The eyes, visibility. Okay, let's get this nose. Guys, if you're checking, while you're checking rabbit eyes, check the feet. What do the underside of the feet look like? Are they pink? Let me know. I'm outsourcing my my research because I don't want to check my browser myself. Help me out here, guys. What's the underside of the foot? Is it like pink? Yeah, do my work for me, guys. I know you guys are all busy. You guys have the brow. They look floofy. What's on the underside though? Is it like pink, like on the bottom of their foot? So it's fur colored. All right. So if it's colored the fur, then I don't have to do anything more. Arch, what up, Arch? How's it going? What color are the beans? Yeah, the toe beans. The pads are covered, looks like. The toe beans. Alright. You can leave it alone then. I was very close to painting like the entire underside of the foot pink. Yeah, how's it going, Arch? We're just painting some little wee rabbits. If the skin is visible, then they're flesh colored. I mean, yeah, it's hard to tell with this model. We'll just leave it as is. It's kind of like a very... This Gundam looks weird, yeah. Painting... These are the pilots for my next Gundam. Very small, very unusual. Please understand. It's my own custom fiction. It's my own custom world and setting. Do not steal. On white rabbits, the beans are pink. Could we paint the inner fingers? I eat flesh. The beans. No one's ever gonna see that. Anyways. Alright. There we go. Okay, so, I think most of the white is kind of resolved on this one. Yeah, how you doing, Arch? Now we gotta work on the black. This rabbit here, I kind of want it to be a kind of like a darker grayish black. Bando is in a combative mood after dealing with 3 gingers all day. 3 gingers. What's wrong with gingers? I'm presently dating a ginger in Stardew Valley. That is. No, I'm not even dating. I'm trying to pursue. I'm trying to pursue a ginger in Stardew Valley. What's wrong with gingers? And how to push all the buttons? Not slide. Ah, yes, the famed '90s film 3 Gingers Kickback. 3 Gingers Kickback. I remember renting 3 Ninjas Kickback. No. I mean, that must have been the height of like Turtle Power too. It's like Turtle Ninjas are in. Gotta do some Ninja Kid movies. I don't even really remember it all too well. I just know I watched it. That was definitely a blockbuster rental if I ever saw one. That's not one of those keeper movies that you're gonna actually buy on VHS. Bunny tongues are pink. Aww. Pink bunny tongues. Let's make this white kids the face of karate in America. Alright. Okay. Let's get some more of that. VHS, yes. Please be kind, rewind. Remember you had to rewind the tapes before you brought them back? Good old VHS. Blockbuster. Remember having to go to Blockbuster and renting a movie? And like, oh man, I want to get this movie, I want to rent it. And it just wasn't there because like the one or two tapes that they had, or DVDs for that matter, were gone. So you're just like shit out of luck. We're like, well, I guess we're not watching this. We gotta watch something else. Like, that's like unthinkable in this day and age. Like, something is not available for me? What do you mean? That doesn't make sense in this world of digital. It's just, it's there. You can find it. You can watch it. No big deal. But yeah, just imagine having to like make a trip to Blockbuster. You want to watch something, and they don't have it. Sorry. Mando, you worked at a Blockbuster. Oh shit. Nice. Check Discord, I posted the pic. Okay, I'll take a look in a hot minute. Arch, when you're on a wait list to borrow a VHS. Oh my god. The same thing with games. I'm like, oh shit, there's this new game I want to rent. New game I want to try. I'm not gonna buy it, like, you know, my parents aren't gonna buy it for me, but I can rent it, right? It's like, ah, damn, it's gone. They don't have it. We'd have to like... The secret strat, guys, for something that doesn't exist anymore, but this was the strat, was you check the recently returns. You know? They've got that recently returned section. Just check there, and it might be there. It might be like the employees haven't put it back on the shelves. There's a strong possibility that the thing that you're looking for could be there. It's a strat. Just in case you guys ever get stuck into a time loop and you're sent back to the 90s, that's the strat, guys. Oh, you worked at the Blockbuster too, Carmi? Nice. Hell yeah, Blockbuster gang. Got a little Blockbuster reunion going on here, guys. When they were closing, me and my brother would pop in like once a week, because they were selling everything, and I think we got some games and we got some movies that way. That's pretty cool. This strat only worked in the 90s, exactly, right? You can't, this strat doesn't even exist anymore. You can't even, there's nowhere to employ this strat presently. But I swear to you, it was a good strat. Here, let me check Carmi's Discord. Oh, there's the tongue. Aww. Cute. Oh. Oh, look, Mando. What is this Mando here? What's going on here, Mando? Tonight, this weekend's painting for Haragon. Oh, Haro for scale. Okay, it's. I was like, what is this diorama thing? There's one Blockbuster still around in Washington. Simpler times, simpler times. Yes. Okay, I think we gotta highlight the gray. Buy books from us. You guys like reading books? You can order them online. And now they like, I don't know, they make like Lord of the Rings movies, and I don't know, they do everything. They've got trucks and shit. I could see Microsoft buying Netflix, or even Sony for that matter. I could see them doing that. We're almost back to it, seeing how many subscriptions we gotta get anyhow. Subscriptions. Yeah, there's so many subscriptions if you want to watch everything, right? Yeah, it's pretty nutty. Mando's lurking. B, the Little Mermaid with the Prime. Thank you so much, B. How's it going? How are you today? Nice to see you here. Hope you're doing well. We're painting some miniatures today. How's everything going? How's your models going? I know that you were planning on building some kind of diorama. Have you made any progress with that? And he's looking good. Thank you so much, B. I miss TV now, to be honest. Yeah, I still watch TV. I still watch plain-ass TV. I did not cut the cable. Because, yeah. But I definitely don't watch it as much as I used to. I'll say that much. Archa. And they tier the subs too. Like, they really want to rub it in my peasant class. Even on streaming subs. Wait, what has tiered subs? Oh, like for higher resolutions and stuff? Like 4K, I think, is locked behind a higher tier on Netflix. Is that the kind of thing? I heard that Disney is planning on introducing like an ad service, an ad supported service. So you'll still get ads, but it'll be cheaper. But I'm like, at that point, just make it free. Just make it free. I'll watch a couple of ads. It's kind of tough making like all this content. Like, yeah, we're having like this issue where there's all these services, but is there actually enough content to support it? Like everyone wants to watch Mandalorian and the Star Wars stuff, but even like the Marvel superhero stuff is kind of falling off. Like I'm not too thrilled about like any of the upcoming Marvel stuff on Disney. But yeah, I've painted the Gundam, but I'm second guessing everything I've done. Oh, really? You can send me a picture, or you can post it on the Discord if you like, and we can take a look. I can maybe offer some advice, maybe. But yeah. Or you can just post it on your Instagram if you haven't already. I'll take a look. I find that a lot of times when you're kind of struggling where to go next, you might actually know, like that's how I feel at least, is like I actually know what to do next, but then maybe like having someone else look at it and just tell you the exact same thing you know is just that extra little thing to help you decide. Popping on the Discord, yes. So there, my Twitch needs an update. Oh, really? Oh. Ads, no ads. When Twitch Prime was a service that excluded you from ads, RIP. Wait, that doesn't do that anymore? You got a legit sub for that. Oh, because now they have that like, or not now, but they've got like Twitch Boost. What is that? Turbo. Twitch Turbo? That's a thing, right? Now it's just where you use your Prime sub, yeah. Okay, ooh, this nose is way too pink. Holy shit. Let me bring down this pink nose. It's just like way too pink. So I'm just an admirer from the sidelines at this point. I just look at it and, oh, that's nice, that's cool. That's cool. Let's glue these guys to their base. Let's get a little bit more paint on here. And I haven't really fully decided what I want to do for the bases for these guys, but at the very least, let's just get some of this kind of green right here, just like this. We'll glue them to the base, and then we'll probably take a break. Take a break, and we'll do something else. Probably more painting, just because we got all the paints out. Why not? Why not? Yeah, happy to have these more or less finished. I'll take a look at them again, like, later tonight, and make a final call, like, as far as anything else that I need to do. But yeah, I mean, generally, this is more or less done, so that's very happy about that. 1 second, I just realized I gotta plug in something. Ugh. Oh, shoot. There we go. And let's try and pry these guys off of their base. Whoa, my knife dropped on the floor. That could have been bad for my feet. Alright. Yeah, luckily it didn't. I'm not injured. Potentially could have been bad. Can we just... There we go. There we go. We have these. I'll hold on to these because they're pretty handy. Yeah, it'll be nice to have these done, and then we can move on to some other miniatures. Vienna sausage on the run. There we go. I only have a few D&D miniatures, to be honest. I've got these, and then I have the two mimics, the treasure chest, and then I've got that large frost giant, which actually isn't D&D, but it's actually Magic the Gathering. So yeah, next time I'm in the hobby store, maybe I'll pick up another miniature, just so that we can have something in the backlog from this range, because I do like it. But of course, I have a lot of other miniatures that I can or should paint. I received last year from a friend, an old friend, a number of old miniatures, Warhammer stuff, and that was an awesome thing to receive. So yeah, we can work on some of those. Lots and lots of miniatures. Also, we've got some Eldar that we want to work on. Mando recently was painting his Eldar stuff, and and he just got right to it. I'm like, damn it, you're so fast. I barely even started, and you've already got it going on. This glue is practically gone. This glue is pretty much dead. Shit. Can we squeeze out just enough glue to get this? Oh, there's some glue. There's a tiny smidgen of glue. Just enough. There. Come on, baby. Give me that glue. Just enough. This is like the last bit of glue, possibly. Come on. There we go. There we are. Nice. So yeah, that is more or less these two little Haragon rogues, as they're called. There's actually other Haragon... The base fell off. There's actually a few other Haragon miniatures out there. It would be kind of fun getting more of them, and we could have like a little tiny army of rabbit people, because rabbits are cool. I like rabbits.